How I'm supposed to know if I'm a nurse? I send an envelope to go. I might be still in the hype then. Soundbite got me feeling like Tyson. I made a band of faces and them jobs that got emancipated. I can't weather no difference. Job ain't better, my business. Forget it, I still got all my life.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Hi, everyone. DA, take it away.
Well, after a
Seems like they are. Thanks, DA. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. So the New York starting five. We've got Randall. Barrett is out there with Payton. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, they've got Porzingis. Doncic out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. New York moving it around. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson is a big-time power player. This guy remarkable at getting hit and able to finish nonetheless.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Harkless. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. The Knicks go the other way with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Barrett, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Another shot. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 5.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this 3-point shot is dropping, look out.
Here's Randall. Porzingis with the block. Outside Curry. Here's Doncic. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Payton kicks to Harkless. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point lead.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft, and they needed to do so this summer to keep their pick.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting that 10th pick from the Luka Doncic trade.
Here's Curry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. Right, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ntilikina passes to Knox. Here's Portis. No good again that time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 9 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Ntilikina. Offensive rebound and finished off by Robinson.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 10. Ntilikina passes to Knox.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. Doncic with it. Robinson picks him up, and Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Knicks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the dunk by Doncic.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Bullock passes to Ntilikina. Portis trying to free himself. Ntilikina can't hit.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Barea comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Burke in for Doncic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ellington's checked in. Here's Kleba. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knicks trail by 17. And a wide-open look for Portis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Kleba. Here's Barea. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3-4 in the morning.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Robinson in at the 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And that one's good. Right.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
New York calls timeout. You hear these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Sinks the triple. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside Gibson. The pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Harkless is checked in for Wayne Ellington. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Payton can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Burke. Second shot opportunity. And Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the inside. Looking to end the run. Count it. Good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Kleba. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Kleba's got his second bucket of the night. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The feed to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke. Kevin Knox is checked in for New York. Now here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, how about the athleticism of young Mr. Knox? Get up, sir.
Doncic against Payton. Doncic, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's Knox. Payton outside. Back to Knox. Fires from deep. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. J.J. Barea checked in for Curry. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Bobby Portis comes in for Maurice Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Finney Smith. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Jacks up a three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Ntilikina can't hit.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
A nice shot by Barea.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Ntilikina kicks to Portis. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And we're seeing there's a certain it factor for Luka Doncic.
Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Seth Curry. He's out there with Doncic. Hardaway is out there with Porzingis, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
Well, Taj Gibson, a terrific athlete, easily gets off the floor to finish with authority. Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shot from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Payton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And Doncic, here we go. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Doncic against Payton. Outside Gibson. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Gibson passes to Randall. Porzingis with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
For three, another three for Dallas.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Barrett. No good on the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Wright in for Curry. Here's Doncic. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Bullock kicks to Ellington. 1:43 left in the third. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Right. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got 5 now. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now here's Ellington. Defense right on him. Here's Portis. And he gets it to go.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
And that one drops. 37 points for Luka Doncic.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Robinson dishes to Ellington. Back to Robinson. Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and Robinson comes to help. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 3-pointer Ellington. He's off on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Doncic. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Ellington Yep, that one goes in there.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 44.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Here's Ellington. No good with the layup. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Knox out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Dotson in at the 3, the small forward.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That free throw good from Barea.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Barea. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's stolen by Barea. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Inside. Leans inside. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Passes it to Ellington. Here's Knox. Count it.
Let's tell you, be aggressive, be assertive on the interior. Nice, Kevin Knox.
There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Lee's checked in for Dallas. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Smith comes in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Burke. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Knicks. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Lee. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Jackson from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Smith surveying the D. They grab their own miss. Dotson gets the bucket.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Kid Gilchrist has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smith missing again. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Dallas making a switch here. Lights checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Portis, he's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Pass to Gibson. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. To the middle. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Dotson. The dish now to Gibson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The Knicks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harkless. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Gibson passes to Portis. Tries again. No good from Gibson. Right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Smith, banked in off the glass.
Dennis Smith Jr. seems to relish as a guard to go on the interior and get buckets. Nicely done.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lee outside. Another three for Dallas.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.